Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn daily energy reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. And if it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate. All right, so we're going to use our chakra cards and pull one and see one that may possibly be blocked for you or one that you need to focus on. Then we're going to get some tarot. We're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with. We're going to look at what you may need to look at. And then we're going to look at possible future energies that may come in for you. All right. So for Capricorn today, what's going on? Feeling like, no. What may be blocked today for Capricorn? Let's pull this one. Third eye chakra. And that is your intuition and your intuitive inner guidance. Okay. Intuition, not really listening to that. All right, so let's see what else is going on for Capricorn. What may be blocked? Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, feeling like there's a lot of things coming at you. All right. What you need to look at, Four of Swords, kind of meditating, relaxing, bringing it in, focusing on the third eye chakra, listening to that inner voice, being calm. Okay, so for today, kind of being calm, having that moment to refocus. Future energies, we have the Lovers, that connection. That could be that connection with yourself. That could be connection with someone else. It could be in regards to a relationship that you're not having that clarity. There could be that your inner guidance is trying to tell you something about a relationship, but you're not really listening to it, that you're not listening to what that inner voice has to say. We have Five of Pentacles, which is a temporary hardship. Okay, so this is just temporary. This is something that you're going to be able to work through. And I feel like if you're able to recognize something that's going on, right, that's the first part, and saying, okay, am I not listening to my inner voice? Is there something going on that I need to focus on? Is there something that my inner voice is trying to tell me that I'm not listening to? And okay, let me kind of have this moment where I just sit and I focus on that, or I listen to it, or I acknowledge it, or I'm more in tune with it. And what is it trying to tell me? What is it trying to tell me? What is the messages that it's trying to give to me? We have the World, so struggling with the world, struggling with success, struggling with feeling strong. Again, Five of Pentacles, feeling like you're on the outside, feeling alone, feeling disconnected, feeling distant. Having trouble seeing things from a different perspective, right? Definitely. Having an off day. Today could be an off day for you. Today could be one of those days where you're just like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm feeling off. I'm not really sure. I'm not feeling like myself. Sometimes when we get in that energy, we feel like we can't deal with anything because we're just struggling within ourselves, right? We're having an off day. So today may be, you know, kind of one of those off days that you're just not able to really focus on things. And it's okay. Maybe today is a day for you to just kind of maybe take some things off your list, take some things off your plate, and to maybe have one of those days for yourself where you just kind of focus on yourself. Or you kind of have one of those days where you can kind of rein it back in and just, sorry about all my coughing. I don't know what's going on. I did just take my inhaler, so that. I probably should have waited before I did a video, so I apologize for that. I do have asthma, so Some days it's better than others. So today might just be one of those days where you have that alone time, right? Where you spend that time with yourself, focusing on doing the things that make you happy. Maybe it's just focusing on those things that, like yesterday I was going through a bunch of my drawers and cleaning out drawers and just kind of getting rid of old things that I'm not going to use, that I don't want to use anymore, that, kind of throwing those things out. And it was just like, you don't really think about it. You're just kind of going through your drawers, you're going through stuff, and you're throwing out what you don't want, you're keeping what you do want. And it's kind of a mindless activity, but it's also productive. And I feel like maybe it's one of those days where you do that kind of stuff, right? Thinking, King of Wands, thinking about the past, right? Thinking about the past, thinking about how you feel, thinking about where you want to go. I just feel like today is a day where it's just about you. It's about processing things. It's about figuring things out, about what makes you happy. What do you feel is rewarding to you? And also I feel like it's okay for you to take those days where you just, let me cross this off my plate and I just want to stay home and I just want to focus on me. I just want to focus on what makes me happy. I just want to listen to my inner voice. I want to connect with that. What is it telling me? And I just want to listen to that. Maybe it's some journaling. And then once you're able to do that, I feel like you're able to move forward with where you want to go. You're able to look, focus on where you want to go. Three of Swords, I feel like that's coming out a lot. But Three of Swords can also represent distance, right? It could represent that distance between two people, that disconnect. Looking at that disconnect that's going on with a partner and trying to make a decision and find some clarity on it and decide, okay, what it is that you want to do. Where do you want to go from here? Bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Pentacles. What is your Ten of Pentacles? What makes you happy? What makes you feel grounded? What excites you? Where do you want to go from here? I feel like today there's definitely a blockage. I feel like you're feeling kind of stuck. But sometimes if we take that time just to look within ourselves, we can find that clarity and we can find those answers. And sometimes it's best not to make a decision about anything, because I feel like you have to think about it before you make a decision. You have to think about something before you make a decision. Do you feel tied down to a relationship? Do you feel like it's something that you feel stuck in, or a situation? It could, because this could represent a situation too that you feel that you're kind of stuck in, and you're wondering, how do I move on from this? But I feel like if you just take that time to yourself, you'll kind of have those answers, or at least help you to push you into a direction where you can find that clarity. Again, High Priestess, listening to that inner voice, right? Listening to that inner voice. And she kind of has that same pose that he does. Being open to the messages. We have emotions, the emotions and feelings. What's so cute? There's, oh, hello. Hello. You know how I always have the animals visit me? There was a hummingbird that, again, came at the table. I'm looking straight ahead, and there's the window to my patio is there. And I have flowers on my patio, and there's a hummingbird that came yesterday, and there's a hummingbird that came today, and the hummingbird literally was looking right in the window at me. It was so cute. Oh my goodness. See, kind of just take today to just look at those beautiful things that you have around you, right? And those little signs that you have around you. And to enjoy what's going on around you. Sometimes we get so caught up in everything that's going on, the social media and the television and the bills and the kids and the family members and I've got to do this, I've got to clean this, I've got to get this done, I've got to get that done. I mean, obviously you have to work, right? And and we have to focus on that. But it's like maybe when you come home from work, or you have that time and you're like, you know what, I just want to take some time to myself to just sit outside on the patio and just think and process, or, just taking some of that time to just think about things and see what's around you, and getting in touch with your emotions and your feelings, and not holding things back. And is there something that's bothering you but you're not talking about? Finding your happy place, right? Finding what brings you joy, surrounding yourself by positive people. And again, thinking about, who are these people that make you happy? What are these things that make you happy? Celebrating, right? Surrounding yourself with positive energy. Fighting for that. I feel like it could have to do something with either fighting for yourself, or fighting through some toxic energy or a toxic situation. Again, we have the King of Wands, and he's a thinker and he learns from the past. And then we have this Four of Swords, taking a rest, which we have that over there, feeling calmer. I feel like once you're able to do this, that you're able to feel calmer. You're able to, I like this Four of Swords because it could be that he's dreaming bigger. He's dreaming about where he wants to go, what he wants to do, his accomplishments, and how do I make this happen? And then taking those actions to move forward. Sometimes we just don't have that clarity, and sometimes we just need those days where we just kind of focus on ourselves, and we just kind of slow things down, and then the answers come in for us. We have the Three of Pentacles, and that could have to do with work, but it also is, sometimes it takes work for us to kind of block off our calendar and decide to take some time for ourselves. This could be today, this could be, maybe this weekend or sometime soon, that you're like, I just need a day to myself. I just need a day to decompress, okay? A decompression day. I think that's what I was searching for, is a decompression day. That sometimes we have all of the things in life that pile up, and then we're not able to really be in tune with our own bodies, and be in tune with our third eye chakra, and be in tune to those messages that our body is trying to tell us, and have that decompression day where we just focus on ourselves and do those things that we like to do. You'd be surprised how good you feel after that. You'd be surprised the clarity that comes in with that. All right, we have Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. And sometimes we're just like, well, I'm not really sure what's happening, but I want to trust that I'm moving forward, that I'm evolving, that I'm changing, that I'm making the decisions that are right for me, that I'm moving forward to a more enriched, better life. We have Beaver Spirit, laying a solid foundation. I feel like that's really important, to listen to yourself. If your body or your mind is telling you that you're overwhelmed and that you have too much on your plate, and if it's telling you that it's time to take that decompression day, I would say listen to it. Listen to it and embrace it and enjoy it, and don't feel guilty about it, and just let the energy surround you and give you that direction. And I feel like it's having that connection with yourself, because you are looking out for yourself, that you are tending to yourself, to your own needs. And I feel like that's very important, because if you're tending to yourself and you're feeling happy, you're feeling content, you're feeling good, you're feeling rested, you're feeling clear, that spreads to the relationships that are around you. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.